Hello my friends, how are you doing? In this video I'm going to talk about the next generation consoles, but just to make a little introduction, you are going to watch some of the clips I've been gathering in the last weeks. It's about variety and usurper moments, something I like very much. But enjoy the clips, but now let's talk about the next generation consoles. Google Stadia, the new console. Well, it will be launched this year, so it will be launched maybe 1 year before PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlett. That means that in technology, maybe they can't compete with Microsoft and Sony. But it will be interesting to watch what Google Stadia have to offer. It will be interesting to watch if the game prices changes anything. It's interesting to see in the future what we can expect with a new console arriving, Google Stadia. Nintendo. It is a console we shouldn't forget, but you know, Nintendo have a very specific client target, a very specific slice in the market, and they seem to be happy with that. But we are going to focus really on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlett. We have already some leaked information. Some of them might be rumors, some other informations, they might be reliable sources. You know, some sites, they may have access to, to these studios, to Microsoft and to Sony. So, what can we expect so far? So, we can expect SSD cards, no more hard disks, but SSD cards. It will be much faster to launch the consoles. It will be much faster to load the games. What we now have to wait for minutes, they promise it will be launched in seconds. Just to have an idea, I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey and now I take about 2 minutes or more to load the game. Well, that can change to seconds, which will be very interesting with these SSD cards. Some people talk about the game files. Well, the technology will be really high. So some people talked about hundreds of gigabytes game files. Can we have games of up to 400 gigabytes? Well, I can't have an idea what is that now. A big game have about 100 or less gigabytes. And what that means if we have in the future 100 gigabyte game files, maybe the memories of the next generation consoles will have to be much bigger, several terabytes. Well, the TV brands also have a work to do because they will demand a higher technology. So the TV brands, they starting producing televisions up to 120 Hertz. Yes, televisions with technology up to 120 Hertz. Some people talk about this possibility. Some studios, they are worried about this new technology. They expect something so big that the bigger studios, they have budgets and they have technology that might be, enough to produce games according to the next generation consoles. But small or medium studios, they are worried they don't have budgets and technology enough for the technology of the next generation consoles. Backward compatibility. Seems that PlayStation 5 might have the backward compatibility. So that means the PlayStation 5, it will be possible to play PlayStation 4 games. You know, in the past, when someone asked Sony why didn't the PlayStation 4 have backward compatibility, Sony said something like this: who wants to play older games? Well, that was a mistake. For example, I have the PlayStation 4 and I have the Xbox One. And I have the Xbox One because it has backward compatibility that allows me to play the Xbox 360 games. I could return to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelations, and Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer because Xbox One have backward compatibility. So Sony now they might realize they made a mistake, and so it seems that PlayStation 5 might have the backward compatibility. So when I watch both consoles now, PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, I see, for example, the exclusive games for the PlayStation, like God of War, Spider-Man, Uncharted, Last of Us, Bloodborne, Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, the exclusive games of PlayStation, they are so good. I don't think Microsoft, the Xbox, I don't think they can compete with PlayStation in these exclusive games. Another thing that, I remember you that I have both consoles. I have the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Another thing that I appreciate a lot in the PlayStation is the saving and recording game system and edit and upload for YouTube. Well, with the Xbox I can save in high definition up to 3 or 5 minutes. So I can save if I want to record the game in the end. I won't have the possibility to save all the game, or if I put it recording before the game, I don't have enough possibility to, for the entire game. So I have to use an external drive, an external pen, so I can save up to 1 hour of gameplay, and then with that pen I can use the Microsoft, the Xbox upload and edit program with that pen. So it is much more complicated for me as a gamer and YouTuber. The Xbox doesn't make it very easy for me. Well, with the PlayStation program, the SHAREfactory, I have several themes. I have several intros and video outros, several transitions, animations, several letter types, shapes, colors, several stickers, and I'm saying it to several themes. For example, World of Tanks, Uncharted, Call of Duty, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ace of Combats. There are a lot of games with specific themes, with specific intros, transitions, letter types, stickers. And another thing I can make on the definitions of the PlayStation, I can save in high definition up to 1 hour. I can change the settings, and I can save up to 1 hour of gameplay in high definition after the games. So I have a very good chance to save lots of gameplay, a very good chance to edit and upload them. That's something I really appreciate. About the friends, I have on the Xbox, of course, Brotherhood, Revelations, and AC3 friends. On PlayStation 4, I have the AC4 friends. So I have friends on both consoles. But for the reasons I mentioned, the exclusive games, the possibility to save, upload, I really happy much more happy with the PlayStation has to offer. So my choice for now, at this moment, I really have the intention to go for the PlayStation 5. I know it's too early to take a decision. Both consoles, they will be very, very powerful, very, very fast. I don't know, in the future I might have both, but for now PlayStation 5 is my decision. Well, my friends, hope you enjoy this talk about the next generation consoles, and see you next time, my friends.